Hello all, welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to show you guys a Midway video. This video will be featuring two Midway games. First, this is a relatively close Midway game. I thought I had the record here, but turns out Demo beat it and it was at 355, I believe, or something like that. So yeah, this is a relatively good game, relatively close one too. A lot of skill issues, but the watch should be relatively interesting. Now, if you just ignore what just happened there, I kind of panicked and did not realize that those fighters would have range on me, and I had to pop an emergency EM there, which is not the best thing to do. I kind of skill issued there, but yeah, like I also tried to make the video a little bit more enjoyable to watch by speeding up the flight paths. Let me know if that is better, if that's worse. I'll try to edit something a little bit differently if it's not enjoyable to watch or if it's just not pleasant to look at. So feel free to leave a comment if you have any pointers on what could be improved. But yeah, my idea was to kind of cut two of these games into a relatively shorter video, so you don't have to sit here for half an hour pretty much. So I decided to just speed up the boring, well, let's call it boring parts of the battle, where nothing really that interesting happens. But yeah, as you can see here in the background, yeah, there's 2.5 minutes past. We're at 73k damage. We bombed the poison early on. Set him on a triple fire here. For some reason, did not damage con that up until like the fires being already halfway there. I don't know if he just had a little bit of a raging moment there, because yeah, I don't think he was on damage con since I was the first one to basically spot him. But yeah, anyway, we dropped this Colombo here. He does damage con. We flight again, kind of eat the flag here, because my main focus was to just get the second drop here in time to get the permafire. We do get the permafire. A teammate gets the second fire on the stern, and yeah. Now I do notice that the Yamato is alone there. We swap through the torpedo bombers, and this Yamato, I first wanted to go for the Colombo to finish it off. And this Yamato just Giga trolls me pretty much here. I expected him to just bow in towards the GK that is on B, but he decides to just go broadside to both of these BBs on A just to dodge my strike. And yeah, this messes me up completely. Here I think that he's going to full turn out now that he committed. He does not. I kind of drop a little bit more towards the right here, thinking he is going to turn in. And he does turn in a bit, but then again he straightens out again, just completely dodging my squad. And yeah, I was just surprised that this guy would rather go broadside to basically 3 battleships, just not to take my torpedoes. But yeah, we did get a flood on him. He did burn his damage control party, and now we are going with the HE bombs to hopefully set a fire. But yeah, we do get a double perma, but this guy is just sailing broadside to basically my entire team at this point, because nobody is on the C flank. So we are not gonna get a crazy amount of value off of those two perma fires, but we do chain this drop onto the enemy Louisiana and get a double fire there. And I do notice at this point that the C flank is kind of alone. I do notice the Yamato there, but I do want to kill this Louisiana now that he's on damage con. I did make a double pre-drop not to waste any planes, because I did see that the CV's there on the A flank. So I probably would not have room for a chain drop. So I just dropped this one run there and return to the CV. We do not get a flood, but now I am going to focus the Yamato on C, since he's basically alone. I mean, the Colbert is there, but he's way out of AA range, so we can just free strike this Yamato without losing any significant planes. Like, obviously not gonna be good for chaining strikes, as the Colbert is is that close for me to just eat his AA whenever I would like to chain this Yamato again. So we just go with the Torps now. I was hoping that he would turn into the B cap. He does not. He like the previous Yamato, he prefers to dodge me, which is, I mean, fair enough. But yeah, we do get a flood here on this Yamato. We swing around, barely making it with the last two planes, and yeah, we just try to squeeze in the drop. We do get it off. Yamato is still flooding. I'm imagining that he is going to damage con these floods. This is a second flood. So I go with the HE bombers, and he does damage con. We do fly back to him. Yeah, he's not the best angle of attack, but just like that with Midway's crazy maneuverable planes, we can just plane her like that. Just drop him like this, double perma from behind, lining up the reticle perfectly, basically, thanks to the American bomber abilities of turning. Now here I was not sure whether this Louis or my friendly BB would win this trade, so I kind of start a drop on this Louis just to make sure in case he has a damage con ready and would survive, but yeah, that is not needed as the teammate manages to finish him off, so I do go back and preserve these planes and drop the incomparable instead, while adjusting the autopilot to go through the A cap. I do get a double incapacitation on that incomparable. I am gonna leave him alone for now. I kind of want to just secure this friendly battleship here from this Yamato. So now the Yamato, I'm expecting him to be off of damage con. So I just drop him, hope to get fires just like we did there, for him to damage con, which he pretty much did instantly. So I go back with the HG bombers to pretty much guarantee a damage over time source, just to get a fire. That's basically the most important thing for me right now. I do get the drop early to kind of prevent the third plane loss, but the friendly Aki does manage to get a drop in. He basically kills him, and here I kind of sped it up, but there's an important part of me getting that capture point, and yeah, that cap is pretty much, I believe, going to win us the game. And yeah, I also did double pre-drop here on this incomparable, which now that I look at is another part of my skill issue. I did think that the Midway was going to be close, so I'm only going to have room for one attack. But the Midway is long gone, and we can just chain this incomparable. Now I did not get a flood, I believe, on the first run, so I try to gamble with the second plane, and yeah, we do get the flood. He does damage con that, which is quite huge. Yeah, we do come back with the HE bombers, perfectly lining this up. He does turn a little bit to the right to I believe get all of his guns on target on the friendly Aki. Kind of adjusted there, and we do get a double perma fire. Aki is going to go down, tilting the points back in favor of the enemy team. But now that this incomparable is so low, we can just pretty much finish him right here. He does stick out before, and that tilts us back into our favor. This is pretty much the game ending here. I was relatively happy. We did manage to win it. There's basically 10 more seconds on the timer, but the enemy team cannot really do anything at this point. So yeah, I know that this game is won, and yeah, we do finish the game. The XP is 4K base, which is relatively fine. Nothing crazy there, but this time this was my highest damage in Midway, 341k. So I was relatively happy. I thought at that time that this was the damage record, but Demo beat it. Demo beat his record basically, upping it to around 355k. So yeah, but now this is the current Midway damage record. And the game itself is not going to be crazy interesting. I really just wanted to include it in this video because it is the damage record, but yeah, this game involves a lot of heavy BB farming. It's not gonna be anything crazy XP wise, but yeah, still wanted to feature this game, so I have everything in one video. And yeah, I do fight for the middle here in the battle to go for a double pre-drop basically. Just the usual LTCV kind of start and just get a drop on pretty much a Musashi here to kind of just scout the enemy team and not lose too many planes in return. I do get a fire at Dix for a bit here. Nothing crazy damage-wise, but then I do notice the double German BB in middle, and yeah, this is GK. This is a GK, a relatively good target for Midway, one of the better ones. Weak torpedo protection, a huge area to strike on from above with the bombs, and yeah, just overall a big, slow, clunky BB. And yeah, we do get a torp thanks, I'm flood, I mean, thanks to the bad GK torpedo protection. And I wanted to go for the FTG here, but I do double chain for the GK as he is on damage con now. And with GK's bad torpedo protection, it is not difficult to get a perma flood like that. And yeah, we just win the lottery there, and we get a double perma flood, one from the mid section, and then another one I believe hit the stern. A teammate does get a fire on him, and I strike him again, and this is going to put this poor guy into yeah, a relatively bad spot. I mean, a double fire and a double flood ticking at the same time, which is a little bit yeah, just a little bit overkill. But yeah, we do chain the drop onto the FTG. The enemy CV tries to defend them, drops the fighters on them, but I just yeah, I just pretty much negate the damage with the EM, so my plane survives that one drop. Do get a drop with 3 planes on the FTG. Did get a fire, he did damage con it, and now I'm just basically preparing for the same that happened to the GK, which is an initial drop like here with the torpedoes, but now he is on damage con, unlike the GK. So if I do get any floods here, it will be yeah, it will be another 40-second damage over time farm. And yeah, we do get the flood. I did kind of think about going for the CV here, but then I realized that I want this FTG gone as fast as possible. So I have a bit more freedom in terms of CV positioning. As you can see here, I'm very aggressively positioned on the B cap, protected by this huge island from the right side, behind which are basically these two VBs here to just farm. Now I do notice that I made a mistake here after the game. I started with a full 12 plane squad here. I did drop the Montana, and then the Conqueror pops his DFA, and this just threads through my planes. And yeah, this is kind of going to ruin my plane balance for the remainder of the game. And as we can see here, we just managed to drop with 2 planes for this one perma fire, which is yeah, I was hoping for 2, but then again, that's a misplay on my part. But I do fix that here. 3 planes, the EM is back, so I can strike this Monty again for the double perma fire now. And yeah, now I just switch to the torpedo bombers, going for the Montana strike, hoping to just get this guy out of here, as I was not sure if he was gonna push me from the front or not. So I wanted to just get rid of this guy as fast as possible. And yeah, here I do notice the FTG still being alive. I try to chain drop him, but the team does manage to finish him out just before I get the drop, which is a little bit unfortunate. But yeah, we did get the DD spotted on the minimap there, but yeah, I still decided to just finish off this Montana, as I believe he was on damage con now from this double perma, which I set him on earlier. So I just dropped this guy there, and now that I see the Marceau turning back in, I'm a little bit scared, thinking that he is going to YOLO me. So I just have to go for him here, defending the cap pretty much, and with a single bomber plane, just line it up, the bombs align, and we get the kill, securing basically the cap and my escape route from these two battleships. Now, as mentioned before, because of that bomber squad that I kind of misplayed there, I am quite low on planes. And yeah, those two battleships have a very strong AA, Montana AA, one of the better BB ones, and then Conqueror AA, also very strong. So yeah, and with this Montana, it's gonna be quite the hassle. I just hope to finish him off like this. He does stay alive in like 500 HP and or even less actually, but he stays alive, and that is for me an issue at this point. But later in the game, I believe this is what got us the damage record, because the Montana is going to keep the teammates busy. They're going to try to kill the Montana, and I will be able to just farm down the Conqueror pretty much. Now, yeah, I do still try to kill this guy here, just hoping to get one bomb hit, but I did not realize that he healed up, and from 500 HP that this guy had was down to or up to about 2.5k. I was hoping that one bomb pen would just finish him off. It didn't, so yeah, this guy survives, and yeah, like I said, it's probably gonna be for the better of the record, but for now I just completely ignore this guy and decide to perma-farm the Conqueror. We did have 5 torpedo bombers, and yeah, the plane shortage is going to be a slight problem here now, as I actually luckily get a 4th plane here in the squad. The 4th plane for body blocking pretty much, so which basically means that I have the 4th plane to tank damage for me, so I can get the drop with the remaining 3, but Conqueror AA being as strong as it is just immediately cuts down the 3rd attack plane. So we do get the drop with 2 planes off. We do get a double fire, and here there's an issue with aircraft carriers, as you cannot see in how much time another plane will be ready. So here I launched the squad with 2 torpedo bomber planes, but then I realized that another torpedo plane would be basically back immediately after, so I recall, wait for the bombers that I just took off with to cycle back onto the CV. So I have 3 torpedo planes in the attack, 1 for body blocking, 2 for the actual strike. We do hit the Kong with a triple torp, getting a flooding on him, and now with the bomber squad with 4 planes pretty much here, just like before for body blocking. He is on damage con now. I get the early drop in to make sure that all 3 of the planes survive. We do get a double permafire now, and yeah, this is pretty much the last drop of the game. The Minegumo does manage to get the kill, but we finished the game at 377k. The XP is pretty average, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave any feedback down in the comments. I'll gladly read it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.